If you know this is physics. This is a physics of living systems. Noticing these particularities will begin your full concentration on the correct role. When you, for example, at the negotiations, you concentrate on a specific person and you're not doing anything else, you choose the subject and you talk to him while concentrated on the goal. So when an alien impacting factor appears, you turn off the activity in the chosen zone, this one. You gather energy to yourself, concentrate and activate yourself in another role. This is ethics of interaction in the surrounding world and with your own nature as well. You should learn it so you don't have to spend your abundant energy if you don't have to. Here's another interesting life case for you. You all know well that cell phones are harmful. You can read about it from time to time in newspapers and in magazines. Cell phones are horrifying and have dangerous radiation. And if you talk on the cell phone a lot, then you can acquire brain cancer. Well, I read a lot of articles on that, but decided not to have press clipping to show you. Nowadays it's a common fact. We actually have the whole lecture devoted to the problem of cancer. However, look at this case from a different angle. If a person spends a lot of time talking on the cell phone, then he does not exist in the place where he is calling from. He constantly has to redirect himself to the people he is talking to who are in the different metric coordinates than him. And if he does it incorrectly and often, then his brain is basically losing energy. He doesn't follow the safety standards of reconfiguration of his own brain. That's all. And yes, this could lead to cancer. This leads to cancer, not the cell phone radiation, but the fact that brain is a biological object, is left with no energy. The energy is thoughtlessly spent, nobody knows where. So just knowing the ethic rules of interaction with surrounding environment leads to cancer. It happens more with busy people, with people who emotionally interact with the surrounding world. It makes them unsuitable to work, they get sick and become motionless. Basically, nature protects itself from them. Again, coming back to the knowledge. That's the whole situation. When we were taught how to shoot at the shooting ring, we shot like that. When you have to work with many targets, I had a rather extensive special training for that. You're in the firing line, you're shooting at the targets that are popping out, and since we went through serious training, when we shot, we knew that we got the target. We didn't have to look if it fell or not. Then we put the gun barrel up, the state of here and now, the choice of the next target, aiming, shooting, hitting the target, the gun barrel is up again. Then again, waiting for the target, the intuition is on, guessing where the target is going to come from. First is the energy field of a human is shown, then he himself. So while feeling the direction where the subject will appear, you can prepare yourself. Then you hit the target and wait in the state of the here and now. We had the matrix of working with multiple targets, not burst shooting, as people do in general. The gun barrel has to always be up, because it is always better to aim from the upward gun barrel position other than switching the targets horizontally. So here's for you how the aim should work. Such interactions in the surrounding world is when you have many targets, when you're a very busy person. I'm, for example, as a very busy person. While working with a client, sometimes I have to answer 2 or 3 phone calls from all over the world. That's why we're in International Institute of Social Ecology. I have to bring someone to normal state in 5 minutes. I'm not bragging, there are just many people. I just wouldn't have enough time. That's why I have to dispatch my brain this way, and that's why the time is very tight. So we started to talk about the fact that we play certain roles.